Hello, good morning, everyone. Sorry about this morning stream down. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna record my video and I'll upload it, and you can watch it in good quality, much better than streaming, live streaming. If you have any question, you can leave it for me, then we can answer it later. My internet is a little bit slow because of it's a 4G, and that's we have really strong wind going on outside in London at the moment, so that could be why the issue is. I will find out later. Anyway, disclaimer, we'll start all over. Trading carry high level of risk. You could lose all your investment at once. So trade wisely and be careful how much you risk in every day on your trade. You should read this every single day so you make sure that you understood what you're doing. We'll look at S&P 500 now. The stock look about down, risk off. Momentum so far was we're still waiting for US to open to see what's going to happen from there. I'll show you later on the chart what's look like. Have a look in China. Edward, sorry, here we go. We see that China is down about nearly 2% since the last Friday. So we'll see how we go today. The coronavirus is still out there, it's still high risk, and so the coronavirus is still out there, guys. It's still high risk going on globally, I believe. But overall, the picture is it's another virus, and every decade we have something new coming up like that. And normally people get uh, infected just by cold and stuff like that. But still the risk on going on and trending. That's the problem we have at the moment of this virus. So some investors just 50-50. They don't know what to do at the moment. You can see that global stock itself, it's a little bit red. So let's see how it's go. Anyway, let's go to the calendar. Okay, what we have here, all it's been triggered already. We got 5:30 in the morning. Is that which night is it? So we don't have anything really high impact except FOMC member speaking. So just just watch out for euro and US will know US open at 2:30 UK time. There's nothing really happen overnight. Just no high impact tool medium. China, we got some good news. So maybe Jose will push a little bit up, and New Zealand too. We will check on a chart now. We'll have a look at indexes at the moment. You see that bound open with a gap on the indexes, but is showing some momentum up. So expect bound to come up to this level again, try to re-challenge this area. Looks like we hold here and we continue back up. And we can see that yeah, it's just kind of like went up and come back down, and now it's like consolidating here to see if it's gonna create a pattern or any try that level again one more time. We have a spike, really we didn't hold above it, so I like to see it bound push back up again, see some momentum back up. Euro is still down. We went inside this channel. I don't think we did. Yeah, we just touch it just briefly at this angle. Let's see if Euro want to create another channel up there. That's the middle of it. That's the high, and we coming back to the middle. Let's see how it's gonna play here. USD, you can see, was all over highs. Um, it went to high. There's a previous high back there, so this is supposed to be resistance. I like to see USD try to touch the trend moving average and see from there what we're gonna happen. Yen went down, come back up again. Looks like risk off is taking place, so watch out for yen momentum up. New Zealand, you can see that we crossed the trend, the moving average. We trending below the moving average very clearly. You can see that momentum going on, and we had a spike down, and we kind of consolidate until the trend moving average come nearby. I think we're gonna keep going down. Same goes with New Zealand, Aussie. We trending below the moving average. That's a bearish momentum, which is a good thing. for a pound my trade. We have a resistance coming up here. We had it once and we just come back down. We have a green day today. Let's see whether or not we would like to continue down. CAD, we're still inside this channel. We break out and we kind of above it now. Let's see what's going to happen here. I think we retested that moving average. We could retest it or we'll go below it a little bit. We'll come back up. Ultimately, we're going to be doing 1, 2, 3 if the oil it want to be increased. If oil want to be increased in price, so you'll push CAD up as well. So far, we are under pound index. We can see that we are below the moving average. So this is a little bit annoying me, but I think it's gonna go back up. We will see. We will see. We kind of consolidation. There's nothing really to move it down or up at the moment. There is no big news out there for UK, except the negotiations to Brexit and all the stuff. Um, we see Swiss here testing that support area. See whether or not it's going to hold or not. If risk off, then we will see Swiss coming back up to these highs again. If risk on, we will see it coming back down. So watch out for that. Let's jump to the chart. Okay, S&P 500. We have 1, 2, 3. Let me change the color. Here we go. We go 1, 2, 3, 4 days green. We have 1 day here, 2 days. I consider this as a rotation or pullback. We had a momentum push up, coming back down now. Probably that could be it. Then we will be continue back up again. That's my view on S&P 500. We can see that already we had a, a wick down there. So for now, it's a daily view. So for now, we're waiting for 2:30 p.m. London time when the cash flow will come in into the market and we will start to see some more momentum going on to the market. So after the opening today, we will see whether or not we would like to continue down to go below this support and we just rotate back up. It's going to be a little bit like 50% of this momentum. So if we come back here, a little bit lower around here, then we will show some rotation continuation back up because my original target for this boost itself is 375 and maybe up to 420. But I think the 421 is not going to be happening now because of the virus situation. We could just keep going doing this. Okay, we could just consolidate here until we see what's going to happen with this virus. There is no big money will be involved now, but there's other facts as well, like the election and Trump and the deal with China and all the other facts. But the virus, coronavirus, is to the high of the list. So if the coronavirus shows some strength and it's getting stronger globally, then we will see this S&P 500 keep going down. At least to retest this trend line here, we have one momentum here for it. Is the 1, 2 who broke out. We didn't touch it yet really, so maybe we can see some continuation to the zone. This zone, for example, buy zone here for me as well. We have it once, twice, maybe we'll have it third time again. Maybe we're gonna have 1, 2 head and shoulder. Let's see. But I think today is gonna be bullback. Monday count, Monday, Tuesday, probably gonna be 2 days bullback. Then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, probably coming back up to the same level. We'll close the week as uh, pullback, as you can see, it's called hammer, whatever. So yeah, watch out for that. Let's jump to gold. Gold is showing some momentum back up, as you can see, 1, 2, 3 days trying to over take in the drop in day. It was a big day. This candle is big than the previous all these days except that one. So we're trying to take over this candle now, and we'll see what gold wanted to do from here. We have one support, 1, 2, then we kind of like higher lows, making higher highs. Well, don't count this one. That's the war, Iran and Trump. So what we can, one high equal another high, high lows, high lows, high lows. So we kind of trending back up. So watch out for another momentum back up to retest these highs. And I believe from there we're gonna see pullback. Then we can continue back up to retest the 1600. Okay, dollar index. We we um, we talked about this resistance area. It didn't hold as you can see. We broke higher above here, and we'll come back retesting it now. Let's see what the dollar index wanted to do. We have a nice momentum up, pullback, another one. Probably going to see another pullback at least to this level. Maybe you want to continue back up straight away. We'll be looking at our target for the next stop is up there. So watch out for this. Overall, the momentum is rotating back up. We're about more than 60% of this move down. So I think I will see some pullback from here. It will be like 78% up there. So watch out for that. Which stock as well is going to affect it. Um, that's a USD yen. You can see that we still trying to get to the highs. Yen getting strong, risk off. That's why we see that red candle today. Risk still on between on and off. No one sure yet. It's Monday, so wait for the market US to open. We kind of indecision overnight here, ups and downs, and we come back to the middle. So we'll see what's going to happen here. If that day close red, my expectation for this pair to continue down a little bit to these lows. If that day close as it is, I expect that to continuation back up to these highs. So watch out for today. Today I normally don't trade much on Monday. Let the market play out and we'll see what the best opportunity out there. Uh, Pound USD. We broke the previous low here on Pound USD. I'm still in the trade. I believe that's a fake head fake, whatever I call it. Yeah, fake out, breakout. I think that pair will continue back up here. Is continuation to these highs at least. And if we play in the range, that's the range, guys. We broke up below a little bit, trigger, and that's the range to continue back up. I will see how tomorrow gonna play. I'm still in the trade. I didn't exit yet, so my expectation is to continue back to the high of the range. We are the low of the range now. It's my expectation to come back to the high. It's probably gonna create a new high like we did here. So watch out for that. That will be mirror all pound pairs the same way. And as you can see here, we're following this pattern. I don't think this pattern is going to complete. If pound getting stronger, then we'll see euro coming back down here to create a new breakout, coming back down and continuation to the lows. China, USD, forget about this. Same story here. We play in the range, play the range here. Looks like we're ranging on the big scales, like we have consolidation here. I would like to see breakout to continue to the range and continue back higher if that's the case. If the stock stay risk on, then we will see this pair to continue back up. If the risk off, we will see this pair come and break out to the range. Your border is the range. If we stick out the range and we hold and we close, that's continuation back down. If we still play in the range, you play the range. Sell high, buy lows. Same goes here. We had a nice high for 4 years highs. It just dropped back down quickly, obviously because of the stock and down. What happened? So we now tested this support level, and we had a green candle. The next day, you can see that just try to assist the close, and we just step up to back up. I expect this pair to continue back up there, at least before US open. I would like to see to test this level probably by today or tomorrow. If so, and we close above it, or maybe we're gonna have a spike, that will be fine. I already long from where here, and I just add one more position last couple days, but I'm not here yet. So I would like to see this pair to come back to this level to close some positions and reassess whether or not I want to continue to long it or looks like trend reversal. Okay, because this is quite interesting to see these 2 days like that and this one low than the previous day. So that could be a reversal for trend down. If the stock wanted to break a new highs, obviously Aussie and China, that will be up. So If that's happened, then I will know that pair will gonna go down, but that's not in play yet. I think the stock want to keep going up. As I said, the coronavirus is like it's a virus like cold and stuff like that. So if they try to find a cure for it and everything work out, then this pair will continue back up. If not, sorry, this pair will continue down if the stock go up. So if stock going down, this pair is continue back up. As you can see, it's moving quite quick movement. There's a lot of trade here, I guess. We touched this level as well. The close here, we went to this level. So we kind of like we touch in special areas or locations to hold this level. So I like to break this and hold above it, and we will be looking to test these levels. The next stop, okay? New Zealand, same story. New Zealand is weak. Pound pound is medium, is not very strong or anything, but you can see that rotation coming back up. I'm not sure if we're gonna consolidate here, come back down and break higher. We'll be faking a fake down move. We'll watch out for it and just keep your eye on the stock when you open. The stock is gonna move the market. Okay, the same story. We are below this. We break out of this trend line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days and break higher. Now we'll come back retesting it. We're retesting this now, and we'll see how it's gonna play here. My target will be around here and here only. The low still my stop loss somewhere here now. I move somewhere here. So let's see how this is gonna play. If we come up to my levels here, I will be exit most of my positions and reassess because we quite at at uh, at a top area or we above somewhere here of the momentum of the trend pound momentum. So I don't want to be keep longing. We are somewhere nearby here. So I would like to exit on my longer position and wait for a new momentum for pound pairs because we kind of consolidate now here at this level now. So I expect maybe pound want to come back down to do another cycle and continue back up later on in next few weeks. So I would like to clear all my position very soon this week or next week regard pound. I think that's it, guys. Pound Swiss, same story. Pound just you see that's is just sideways now, waiting for stock to show what you want to do from there. You draw your border, you draw your momentum, and you see whether or not you want to break higher or break lower, and you play with this market. Uh, yeah. So sorry for this morning, guys. My internet is still horrible. I think still windy in London. I have a 4G. I thought 4G will be more reliable than the land, but turned out to be if it's windy, it's not good. Anyway, thanks for viewing and subscribe, like, and leave a comment for any question. Thanks very much, guys. Take care. Bye bye.